Okay, so this I'm making this episode a little bit earlier because I don't want I to have problems with the audio. So what we're going to do today is firstly actually fix the shoes that we got over here because I was looking at them the other day and I thought, damn, they're too long. We need to fix that. Okay, so making them a little bit more shorter. Now they look more realistic, and also the part over here and over here, I think of like, yeah, they're not doing it the way I want them. Okay, I think I can move them a little bit like this and a little bit like this. So, and then like move this a little bit away. Yeah, we can fix that a little bit later. Okay, so that we got a problem over here. You can see there's the, okay, that's that's a problem fix over there, and we need this to be centric, to be honest, because we need this to put over here, and then we can fix the stands a little bit later. Also, we're gonna have to probably increase this a little bit upwards. No, that is not a good idea. Okay, over here I can probably increase this a little bit lower. Yeah. Okay, so that was only fix we needed to make over there, and now we're going to have to start working on the this thing. So although it looked kind of good when it started, okay, I'm just going to take this off because it looks like a bra. Okay, so this is going to supposedly be a shirt for our character, so I want this to be quite slim. So you can see our character has gotten quite slim, but no worries because we don't need him to be like fully jacked out because of the clothes will make him look very good. So around this part over here, and then we're going to go over here, take these two parts, make them smaller, and move them downwards. So you can see it will look kind of a like a shirt that will be underneath this. So we need to, although I deleted that and I should probably have not have done that, we need to restart and redo our thing. So I'm going to re-put this cube back over here and add a modifier for a subdivision surface. Make this, yeah, 2 render is good enough, but this 2, okay. So over here, I'm going to move this a little bit like this. And also don't forget to add the mirror. Perfect. Okay, so now that we got the mirror, we got that going for us, we need to start making the like jacket. So right over here, right, just like that. And now we're going to have to move this. No, that is moving it to the wrong way. Okay, like that. No. So what we're going to do, to be honest, is that I'm going to go over to the loop cut and going to like do a loop cut. No, okay, just go over here. Do loop cut right down here. So what that loop cut will actually do is allow me to go over here, take this, and then select, no, I need to select only 4 parts. Perfect, and then move this downwards. So now, having this part down, I can probably need to move this a little bit on the side. Now, what I wanted to do, last video, but I didn't do because I thought I could fix, is that I wanted to, let's say, let's do a look cut in the center. So although this looks like very weird for a moment, we can probably fix it just with a little bit of editing. The power of editing, we can do anything. Okay, perfect. So we'll make this a little bit bigger and a little bit on the side. Wonderful. Okay, and over here, what I'm going to do to cover up the back part of this, I'm going to actually go over here and well, maybe the loop cut was not the best idea because now I need to, well, maybe I can do it. Okay, so it does have a mirror modifier on it, so I can probably like do this. No, I need the extruding face, and I'm just going to select one of these faces and move this down. So yeah, it is supposed to do that. That's good. So I'm just going to move this backwards. So now you would say, why would you do that, Kevin? That is stupid. That is stupid and bad looking. Well, that's because I'm going to actually scale this a little bit bigger. and try to make this smaller, all of this smaller. And trust me, it will be good if I know how to do it. I mean, it would look good if I know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to try to do that. Probably going to have to keep this on, this like this. Okay, perfect. It looks like a tail. I don't like that it looks like a tail. So right there. How big is it? It is quite big, but I'm just going to keep it there for the moment. I'm going to probably move it. Okay, so I'm just going to need one of those dots to move frontally. Yeah. Okay, so right there, and maybe we can like rotate this parts a little bit more around each other. So no, okay, that's just making it weird. Like that. No, that's not a good idea. And I'm going to select this, try to make this, oh yeah, this is the, I'm just going to try to make them light, the lighter I can get them to be, the better. Okay, so I don't like the way that it looks like a tail. To be honest, that doesn't look very good. So we're going to have to find a way to fix that. Like, if I do this, it will look quite bad, but we need to find a way to make this part smaller. Like, well, I leave it there for one moment and then I will come back to it and check it after. But for now, I'm going to go over here and do a knife cut from here to here. And although, okay, that is a bad cut that I did there. Okay, do another cut from here to here, enter. Now, if I go over to extrude face, and I select those 4 dots and I get this arm to move, no, okay, we can just move it like that, but I want you to move it a little bit from the other side. Yeah, that's actually better. Although it doesn't look very good, so I'm just going to scale it down. Not only I'm going to scale that down, but I'm going to just select this 4. I'm just going to scale all of this down. Okay. Although that didn't work like how I expected it to work, so I'm going to go over here and just scale it from this part. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes it easier to be understandable of what I want to do. Okay, so I'm just going to go over here and try to make this as centric as possible. Although I will fix this with an extrusion, I'll just hit E, like do, no, to be honest, doing an extrusion over there was not a good idea. I can probably go over here and move this a little bit further away. That's good. And then I can go to yeah, insert faces. That's probably something I can do. And select, like, okay, so I do select a lot of those things. Go over here, move them a little bit in the back, like right here. And to be honest, I can move them a little bit back, more backwards, and then select only the extruding face region that I just selected. Just move them over here. Perfect. Okay. This part, this part, this part, move upwards because I want them to. Okay, so the hand now, it looks quite good. It looks a little bit I don't know, wide over here, so I'm just going to try to fix that as much as I can. Okay, so that looks more like, okay, that was bad. Oh my god, it looks bad from the down part. Okay, I need to fix the down part. I can just probably move this a little bit lower. Nope, because, okay, we're gonna have to make it a little bit bigger to cover all of it. It looks like a scientist, to be honest, but we can add the color, and as soon as we're gonna add the color, it will be way better. And over here, I think I can, no, I need to use all of this to extrude that. Okay, need. Okay, perfect. Just make it probably a little bit bigger. No, because that would probably break it. I can probably move this because it's a little bit like a moving problem. Okay, so the arm looks perfect. Amazing. So it will, I think it will be the same thing from the other arm. Looks a little bit from the, you can see the problem where it stands from the other arm. So, okay, I'm just going to move this a little bit lower. Not trying to show the upper part. Okay, it is showing the upper part, so I'm going to try to balance this out as much as possible. And if it's needed, yeah, we can have one part that is like a little bit more extruded. There's no problem about that. So now that we got that, I'm going to try to make a hole in the middle. So how I'm going to try to make the hole? Firstly, I will try to delete this part. So that part deletion, yeah, that destroys all of it, the whole back. So we don't need to do that. We need to make it better, to look better. So I'm going to get out of editing mode for a moment and just move this away. So as you can see, this has a very big problem. It looks, the body over here, I quite like because it's giving like normal human being vibes. Because come on, it is supposed to be a normal human being. Okay, so if I do this, so that's actually a bad idea because you see what will happen is that the arms over here will get exposed, and I don't like that to happen. So I think we can probably, like, I don't know, move them together a little bit more, and maybe we can do a, no, we cannot actually do a loop cut. I was thinking about doing a loop cut, but like it's not like it's something that is possible right now at the moment. So I need to find a way on how to make this like a jacket, because come on, it will not be a jacket. Okay, so we don't need to move out the behind part, only this part. So this, like having moved that dot like around here, that may work, who knows. Okay, I'm just going to move the body a little bit backwards just so we can have a clear visual. And although it looks quite bad, I quite like it for myself. So for the level I'm trying to go for, okay, so you see the part of the body is still lacking, like the arms. So I need to put this upwards, and okay, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, so if I get this over here, you can see on how it looks on the character. It looks quite good. I mean, for now, it probably will be better. Okay, so maybe you can see the, like this, yeah, this part. So if I add a I don't know, gray color. Okay, that is what I was going for. I don't know why it's lagging a little bit, but I probably from all the materials that I'm adding. So that's cool looking, and I think we're going to make the back part a little bit better because come on, it's disgusting. Okay, so I'm just going to make this a little bit wider, and if I'm thinking this correctly, I can go over here and take the cutting tool, 1, 2, enter. So why I did this is for quite normal reasons. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, perfect. This, enter, then go to the moving tool. Perfect. Okay, so now I can probably select these two parts and move them like around. Yeah, you can see what I'm going for in here. So we're going to also move these parts a little bit away from each other so they don't look that like well merged together, and also move them a little bit in front because they look very put back. Okay, that actually looks disgusting. Need to redo this, put this back over here. And I thinking first thing we should do is select all of this. And select all of that, just move them down. Okay, that looks perfect for now. It is not the best, but it looks good. If I move this upwards, that will look better for the neck part. And then I move this part, only those parts. Okay, we can probably do this, all of this. So if I do move that, that moves it like this. So that's bad. What if I rotate it? No, rotation will probably not do anything. Like I can probably rotate it a little bit, but I don't think rotation actually does a lot. So I'm thinking of moving it like this and like this a little bit. And also this part, why is it so big from the other side? Yeah, that is supposed to be enough, to be honest. Although I do not like it. I'm just going to move this a little bit in the back. It has to be a little bit bigger. So yeah, just going to try to make this as best as I can do it. It does leave like a little tail on the back, so I know what, I'm just going to leave it right there just like it is. So over here now I'm going to also move these dots together, make the body look more symmetrical and look, less fat. Okay, that's good, but it does kind of look a little bit fat from one side. I'm just going to try. I cannot do 100% full symmetrical body, but I can try to do it. So this is like our character. So this guy. Now, what I think I should add to him as well is probably a tie. I think, one moment. Okay, somebody was calling me. Very sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to also add an object now and try to. How much time do we get? 17 minutes. Oh my god, we get like. We have. This is episode number. Let me just check one moment because I'm pretty sure nobody looks at my video, so I'm just like checking. We are around that video 39 minutes. So this will be 39 minutes of content. We have like around 21 more minutes. So 21 more minutes is quite a lot. I'm just going to go over here, add subdivision surface, and right there. You can probably do a 1. It's not going to be like the tie will be very, very small. So I don't think it should be having that many like polygons. So I'm going to go over here and like do one. Let's try loop cut like around here. That should be enough. And I will just probably try to make the tie a little bit like cut in the end. So if I ask this, okay, so if you have a tie and like imagine how the tie works. It is not good, the one I'm making right now. So if I go to loop cut.
Albo do flesje gespeeld.
I'm sorry for the people coming in my. I'm not sorry. To who am I sorry? Nobody's watching the videos, so who do I care about? There, here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to make this a little bit. Okay, that's not good. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking to actually like leave this the same size that this is. Just go over here and just ask this a little bit. Perfect. So and then we make this a little bit bigger like this and a little bit thicker. So now I'm going to try to make the tie. What if I actually do it like this, very flat, and then go over here and sorry for the people screaming in my house, they just have high voices, there's nothing going on, I promise. So like this, I mean it does not represent a normal tie, to be honest, to be real with all of you, but maybe we can probably make it look like one. Okay, so that's good, and then we can make this smaller from this side and then just draw it down. And also this part over here, I think I can fix this part with like making it a little bit. Okay, that is not the button I want to click. Okay, that, how does that look? I'm just going to move this right to our character and just try to see how it will fit with all of the fit. Right here, right there, perfect, and right here. Okay, so it doesn't fit too well, to be honest, to be fully honest. Okay, because of this part. Okay, we're gonna have to move this a little bit inwards and a little bit upwards because it has to cover the a little bit of the neck. I made this to cover the neck, so okay. And also over here we can probably rotate the tie to hold it placed there. There we need to add a material, so let's just add the, okay, that the tie fixed everything. I didn't believe myself when I thought of the tie, but the tie did actually fix everything. My god, it looks good. Okay, although I can probably fix it a little bit more and like make this go a little bit like this, perfect, and make only the 4 dots on the top. Also move a little bit on the back. That's better. Okay, you know, merging with the white at that point, like it does look like a, I don't know the names of what it's called, but it does look like the other thing you wear instead of a tie. So I'm just going to try to make the tie as, I mean, as tieable looking as possible, as like, I mean, as much as a tie you would think it is. I'm going to move this a little bit lower. I'm just going to move this a little bit in the back, and also move the whole tie a little bit like this because it is off-centered and I do not like it off-centered. Also move the part over here of the tie a little bit, not there. That's perfect. So also we're going to have to add like some little buttons on it. So what I'm going to do, just go for cube and do a subdivision surface of 1 to every single one of these, like generate subdivision surface. Like, can I just do a 1 render? Yeah, we don't care about it. So as small as we can make it, and then go over here, over here, over here. Okay, I don't see the button. I need to put the button. Okay, perfect. So I'm thinking yellow. Yellow button, or like, yeah, yellow button should be good enough. Like around here, and like as it a little bit more. Also make that to be very flat because I would like it to be very flat. And right here I will use the same color I used for the yeah, gold. That's perfect. Okay, so we can just control C, control V that now, downwards, and then control C, control V that. Yeah. Did I move the same thing? God damn it. Let's just control C that. Okay, perfect. So we enter. Oh no, my god. Okay, control V. But okay, good. Can I move this a little bit on the outside? Okay, we need to be close to it to look at it because it can also be part of the suit, which I don't like. So that's perfect. Good. Control C, Control V. Move this down. Yeah, you can see it merges over there, over down there. So that's, it doesn't seem too, oh no, because I intentionally moved this a little bit on the side. I can just do this. Okay. I don't think that was a smart move of me, like to move it a little bit on the side. Is why would you even do that? So like right over here, perfect. And to be honest, I would like to have this a little bit like pulled out, so we can also put a button. Control V, and yeah, just Control Z that until the button goes away. Okay, so right here we got the button. Yep, okay, so we need to put this other button a little bit on the side. Perfect, so we got this button. Going to be put one button over here, there. Perfect. I don't know too much about costumes, but I think I'm doing pretty good job at making it. I'm going to move this like right over here, right there, right there, right there. Just going to do a little bit, no, there, not that, just this. Perfect. Okay, the same thing going to happen. Control C, Control V. Same thing going to happen around here, because I mean, you know how costumes work. They have like two buttons. Does it does it look good though? No, it doesn't. I'm just going to get this button, move it like right here. No, I'm not going to have that button move that right there. So we're going to not do anything. Why do I? Come on, no. My mother entering the room, not caring about a single thing in the world, is because she owns the house. She can do whatever she wants. Which I mean, come on, she can do that, but at least a little bit of privacy. I cannot like record my videos with people bashing in my room 24/7. Anyway, who gives a shit about that? Okay, let's just go over here. So what this is going to be, I'm going to move this a little bit lower. So this is going to be a pocket on our character's like costume. So you know how those, you know how costumes. I don't own a tuxedo myself, but I'm pretty sure like tuxedos or like other gentlemen's costumes, they have like this stupid pocket that has no use whatsoever, just to have like a flower or like some white cloth in there. I don't know why that is used. I don't own a tuxedo myself, like the full one. Why do I have so many gold materials? I have no question. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm going to go over here to gray, and also change all of these colors to just the normal standard gold, because I don't think I need to use the other colors. Yes, so I can just take that and just use the same one. It doesn't have to be weird ass things. So which one of this has gold 5? Like this is gold, this is gold, this is gold, this is gold. Anyway, not the problem for now. I need to make this a little bit darker. No, that's the whole suit a little bit darker. And I mean, the whole suit can be a little bit darker. Like that's not going to be a problem. It will match better. Yeah, that's good. But this one, I need a new material. I don't need to use this. I need to use the same material that I used for that, but a little darker. Like, yeah, that looks good. and we're going to put the weird piece of cloth in there as well. So I'm just going to add a cube. Where would my life be if cubes never existed? Anyway, just slow that thing a little bit and make it very flat. Okay, and also go to editing mode, just collect those two and just move them together like this. And I'm probably going to be a little handkerchief or something like that that you put on that little part. So all of the details, I'm never leaving out a single detail. Also the mouth, we do not have a mouth for this character. That is so stupid. We should probably have done the mouth first, but who cares? So the weird piece of handkerchief would be right over there and right over here, and move a little bit backwards just so we can have it like over there. Ain't that perfect? That is like the best thing I've ever done so far. So this is our character. We have made the full character. This is the full character that I'm going to use. Now, of course, the mouth is going to be a big problem because, I mean, come on, we still have to fix that somehow. And also facial features. A lot of facial features are not present at the moment. But what I'm going to add now is going to try to add an armature. So this armature, this thing, what does it do? Because I'm pretty sure I can add this physics, constraints, data, bones. So bone containers. I'm gonna leave it right there for the moment. How does the armature work? This is going to be a like guide for me to see how the armature actually works, because I don't think I know how to do it. What happens if I do something stupid? Okay, so let's say we just select all of the character, all of the things, and Control J. Nothing happens. So you cannot actually Control J your whole character in one mesh. That's weird. Okay, so we got around 32 minutes. I can probably like have 7 more minutes to work on this character, but I think it's pretty good. Like the idea of the character stands at pretty good, solid thing to. Okay, so Control Z that. I'm going to try to make the like the what do you call the tie be like a little bit more realistically placed. Okay, so I'm just destroying it. The tie was good. Why am I even touching the tie? The tie is perfect. We have the character over here. I still don't know how to put the revolver and the character together in the same part, but this is Tommy. We made Tommy. This is great. And Tommy's head is a little bit not rendered a lot, but that's a cone, so that has a lot of renders on it. That is too many renders at once. So if I do a subdivision surface on it, that is making it worse. That is so bad. Should not touch that. Yeah, this is the character we made. I'm just going to take a clip for the short. Like this is like 40 parts of never taking like a class on it. Just looking up YouTube tutorials and making a full-on character by myself. Never like taking free assets. This will be used for a Unity project that I'm making, so it is quite cool. It has like all of the facial features. I accept the mouth, which is probably something that should probably add. So if I go over here, let's see how good we can add the mouth. We can probably make the part of the face over here a little bit more realistic. Yeah, so that looks a little bit more realistic. Probably move it a little bit backwards. No. Let's move it forward. No. Okay. No jawline for Tommy. Tommy doesn't get jawline. I don't have a good jawline. Tommy doesn't get a good jawline. That's it. No more questions asked. Okay, good. So Tommy does look normal, as normal as a human being can get. The neck part is a big problem because it's not how you neck. That's not a neck, and they need that. Let's try to move it a little bit backwards. Uh, and like try to make it a little bit like this. Okay, good. And what if we now take the costume and we take this and we move this a little bit backwards? So that will expose a little bit more of the costume. That was pretty great. I don't have any problem with that. It just gives a little part of the neck over here, like covered. So that's perfect. I don't know what to do anymore. It's, to be honest, like the last 2 minutes, I'm just going to have to look up YouTube tutorials on how to do the amateurs, because that's the part we're fixing. The from the other part, we're going to add amateurs to our characters. So I'm going to also try to fix this hand over here a little bit. So to be honest, I'm tired of this hand, so I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. Perfect. That Tommy's hand does look pretty bad. If you see, Tommy's hand does have weird fingers and things like that, but we can probably fix that by just moving them a little bit forward. Maybe, I don't know. Let's try to do that. So that leaves the hand very like smallish though. And also the thumb is very bad. I hate the thumb. Why does it have to be so annoying to deal with? So that's the thumb, and those are the fingers. Those fingers look like disasters. I'm just going to retake that away. So this is probably going to be a 39-minute episode exactly, because I don't know what else to do except destroy things. So yeah, that's going to be good. We're going to try to add Tommy with the gun next time. So Tommy will finally have. Also, I'm going to also try to start a new series to program all the code myself. And programming, not the strongest suit I have, but I'm just going to like C# all the code I want to make myself. No coding experience whatsoever, just what I look up on YouTube. And I'm not going to steal the code anymore. I'm just going to do it myself. Because I did steal the code for the walking, and I don't want to do that anymore. And I now probably just want to make these characters and all of the things myself, which is, I mean, quite, you can say, I don't know, uh, a lot of hope for a small developer like me. I'm calling myself a developer, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I should not be called developer. It's not like I'm making good video games or things like that. I'm not. I'm like farming YouTube content. Also about the series that I've started with the Sniper Elite game. I quite like Sniper Elite. Have played it since I was a kid. So I just thought maybe people would like it. So also that, just look out for Sniper Elite videos if you'd like them. So goodbye and see you next video.